Hello, hello. I am jumping on to do our regular Tuesday crafting. Even though I know today is like a semi-holiday, it doesn't matter. We're going live today. We're crafting today. I'm going to check real quick here on my page. I want to make sure the text just went out, but I do want to make sure that I don't have an echo and that I'm live and all of the things. So it looks like we are good. Yep. Okay, no echo. We're good to go. I'm so excited. So we are through, well, we made it through Christmas. We survived. I hope everyone had a very merry Christmas and got to see all kinds of family and all those things. I am noticing that this is, I have the wrong link on there, but that's okay. I am still trying to get into the swing of things. And this whole holiday, you know, messes up all of the normal patterns. You know how it is. Your kids aren't in school and there was a whole point this weekend. I didn't even know what day it was. I actually wished my daughter happy birthday on the wrong day because I thought it was the 29th and it was still only the 28th. So, you know, we don't know which ends up. We don't know what day it is. We're here. We got to make it through this week, which is a duplicate kind of last week. Hey, Miss Debbie. But I want to pop in here. I want to show you guys what we did this past Saturday in the Crafting in Christ Club community. And I also wanted to reveal next month's designs, next month's kit, and I also have a fun card making project I'm going to do at the end here. So I'm going to jump through this. So we had this past month, the theme was all things new. And the kit that we had was this canvas banner kit. So this is the first one that I did. And it came with all the little fabric to make the little banner. And then you have this canvas banner set. These were really popular. The members have already almost cleared us out of all of our extra kits. And then this is the second one that I made. So this is actually just a napkin decoupaged on here. So you can see it's nice and smooth. So I did two different versions of that. We do sell the fabric banner. I had people questioning. I had people asking about being able to get the banner by itself, and we do have that available on the store now. Okay, but I wanted to show you what some of the members did. So I'm going to go through the group here, and I'm just going to share some of the pictures that they have. Sorry, I'm like getting advertisements in my group here. Okay, so this is from Miss Robin James. So she used I think that's the Ezekiel. Yeah, the Ezekiel napkin to do hers. So cute. And then we had Miss Phyllis. Miss Phyllis, she said she just used an abundance of her craft supply and she added a messy bow. And so some of you, if you've been around here a minute, you may remember that napkin was kind of around Father's Day we did that one. And then she did her banner just a little bit different there with some fringy. She's got some fun colors on there. We have this one from Linda. Now, Linda actually made her banner with her transfer. That's actually the transfer set from last month. The All Things New transfer set. So she made her banner with that one. We've got another one here from Miss Wendy. Miss Wendy, she has hers hanging here. She also used the same napkin as I think it was Linda. So that's the Ezekiel napkin. And then she did her banner a little bit different there. Hey, Miss Laura. And then let me see. I think we had, we have another one from Nona. Nona used her rub-on transfers as well. And that looks like a couple different rub-on transfer sets. So I think she has the main transfer design, and then these ones up here, the eucalyptus ones, is from another transfer set. So again, she went through her stock too to make something, or to make hers. I think that was it of the banners. I just want to go through here. A bunch of other projects in there that they shared, but that was it for the banners. I know we had this month's craft was just a little bit just pushed back because the whole December was like short. So we just barely crafted the kids this past Saturday. So those are this past month's kit. So all of the napkin designs that they've used on these, as well as the transfers. Do I have that set here? I I organized in here a little bit, and you know, it's going to be one of those where you organize and then you can't find anything. This is my stash of, oh, here we go. This is my stash of all of the transfers that we've ever made. I have a little stash up there. But this is the set, the All Things New Rub-On Transfer set. These are now available for the public to get. We've released the remaining stock, so they're available for the anyone can get them. They're on the site now. Usually it's not till tomorrow, but I'm trying to get everything updated today so that you're not waiting on me tomorrow. So again, these are all available. Also, all of the napkins that you saw from last month are now available on the site as well. The email will go out tomorrow. I haven't even written it yet. I just barely got the website updated earlier before I took a little break for lunch. Wolfed down some lunch. I need to do this live. And then I was like, I will fix the other stuff. Then we'll go into, so the napkins are up there. The transfers are up there. I still need to write the email for tomorrow so that you guys have it. So next, we're going to dive into this month's theme. I'm just going to switch something over here so I can see. Okay, we're going to dive into this month's theme. And this month's theme, we swing into preparation for Valentine's. And so this month's theme is Rooted in Love. So I'm going to be sharing you all three of the clubs so that you can see what we are doing. Let's just start with the printables. I'm going to come back at the end because after we'll unbox and then we'll go back through, and then I'm going to do a project with the printables. So I'm going to share the printables here. Let me pull them down, and then let me switch the cameras here just so it's easier for you to see. I think when I do it that way. Is that way? Oh yeah, that way. Okay. Sweet. Just trying to make sure my computer over there isn't doing anything funky. Okay, so this is the Printables Club. So the Printables Club, I tweaked a little bit again. I know if you're watching this and you've been a member for a minute. Oh, hey, Cindy. Hi, Nona. I see you ladies popping on. I keep kind of tweaking the Printables Club each month because I'm trying to get it to where it hits my vision. And so this month I really focused on the card makers because it's hard for me. So we have the Napkin Club, we have the Rub-On Transfers Club, and we have the Printables Club, and then we have the Full Kit Club. So I want to make sure that we have design size for everybody, what everyone's trying to do. And it's not, I'm not able to do that for every club. So I know we have a lot of card makers in the transfer club, but I also know we have a lot of card makers that like the printables. And so I'm trying to fine tune the printables into a more card maker type size, which I'm going to do a card project at the end. But I wanted to just show you size wise why I kind of resized some of these so that you can cut them out and they will fit on a card for card making. So that's why it's tweaked a little bit different than last month. Last month we kind of did coaster type ones. This month I'm going to do card ones, and because I want you to be able to use the transfers, and if you can't, or use the printables, and if you can't use them, then it's no sense in having the club. So this month's focused for card makers. Again, the theme is Rooted in Love. So you're going to see a lot of 1 Corinthians, a lot of John, all the love verses. So we have the Let All That You Do Be Done in Love, 1 Corinthians 16:14. We've got some leopard hearts in here. I think I'm going to be using some of these today. I got a whole plan over here. Then we have the full, a little bit more of the wording, Let All You Do Be Done in Love. We have another section here, and then We Love Because He First Loved Us. So that's sheet 1 of the printables. Again, these are not available. These are available for new people right now. If you're new and you sign up now, this is the one you're going to get. You won't get last month's. For everybody that's already a member, I think about midnight tonight, the email goes out and you'll be getting these new ones. So don't go in there and re-download because it will just charge you again. Okay. So if you're already a member, just wait, they're coming tomorrow. But these are the Rooted in Love printables for this month. So this one, we have a whole bunch of different floral hearts, and then we have the hearts that go from like the darker maroon into the really light pink. I know that one's pretty light. It's hard to see it, but there's a lighter pink there. So I'm going to show you how to make some cards with these prints. So that's sheet 2. Sheet 3 has the smaller sections. These are all on a like a pastel light pink background. So you have another version of Let All You Do Be Done in Love. We have Rooted in Love, which is the theme. Love is patient, love is kind. Love each other as I have loved you. Just loved from John 3:16. And then we have just some flowers and a heart here. Then we have some other patterns in a couple different shapes. So these are like background patterns. I'm going to be using these today too, because I want to show you, we'll be using these for a card to show you how that works. And then we also have these little card banners, little, I don't know what you would call them, like little tags. So we have them in the light, the really pastel pink, and then it rotates into the black, a couple different versions of red. One's a maroon, one's more of a red. And then it pretty much has either the Rooted in Love or the Love One Another. We have Love is Patient, Love is Kind. So there's all these different ones that you can use. I'll be using those today as well. I'm getting hot. I gotta take the jacket off. My fan was freezing me out earlier. I turned it off and now I'm cooking. Okay, then for bonus sheet number 1, we have 2 of the square hymnal with the hearts and roses, and then we have 2 that are more of like a heart shape with the roses and the music. I should say music. These aren't technically hymns behind here. It's just music. Then we've got a couple different of the banner like tape type pieces. Then you do have, I did the full version of the hymn here instead of cut. So it's just another smaller version that you could use for a background. And then the last bonus sheet is our 4x4 larger coaster size, along with a larger version of For God So Loved the World. So it's the John 3:16 in the King James Version. You have that larger version there. My computer's being, I have a new computer over here and it's just, it likes to time out. Okay, so those are the printables. So we will come back to those and do a little card project here at the end. The next one I want to show you is the transfers. So again, my transfers, because of the holiday, are a little bit delayed in shipping. They're going to be here Friday. So I don't have the actual transfers. Nona, if you did not download last month, you can go through your email and it should be the same link in the email. So the email subject line, I believe, is your downloads are ready, and it would have went through on the 1st. So check your email on the 1st, and then yes, that link will be there. If you cannot find it, let us know and we can send you a link to our file. Okay, so then we move into the transfers. Again, pretend these are rub-on transfers. I just had to print them out because I don't have the actual transfers. Have not arrived yet. They're running delayed because of the holiday. FedExes are supposed to be here Thursday or Friday, so that is what I'm waiting for. So again, we have the Let All You Do Be Done in Love with the kind of pink background. So that is a similar, it's the same graphic that's in the printable, but a different size. Then we have We Love Because He Loved Us First. We also have We Love Because He Loved Us First here. Then we bring in the Loved with the leopard print and polka dots in kind of like a brownie mustardy color. We have the hearts again. We have another Loved from John 3:16 here. And then we have John 3:16 in red here, like a, what do you call it? Like a vertical one. And for page 2, page 2 is all in the black and pink and red. So Love Each Other As I Have Loved You. Again, the hearts with the flowers. We brought in a bigger graphic of the Let All You Do Be Done in Love. We've got a fun little squiggly here with some hearts on it. You're welcome, Nona. Then we have a smaller version of Let All You Do Be Done in Love. And then we have some hearts here that you could use. And keep in mind, you can interchange these transfers with the printables for the card making and your crafting, which I would be doing today if I actually had them in, but I just have to show you these mocks for right now. So then we also have Love is Patient, Love is Kind. Again, everything that you see that is white on this is actually going to be transparent in the transfer. We also have the King James Version, Let All Your Things Be Done with Charity. We have the Let All You Do Be Done in Love, the bigger graphic here. And then we also have the little snippets again, for those of you that wanted the little snippets of wording. Let all your things be done in charity, rooted in love. We love him because he first loved us. Then we also have this month's theme right here, rooted in love. And this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you, from John 15:12. So those are the 3 sheets of the rub-on transfers. Again, those are, as of yesterday, they were in California. I'm supposed to have them Thursday or Friday because of the holiday. So that is the rub-on transfer set. So now we're going to move into the, we'll do the full kit, and then I'll show you the napkins, because the napkin clubs are going to be the same. So this is our project for this month. We are making embroidery hoop signs. So this is, I've got a little glue dab on there. So this is the kit that comes, I'll show you everything, but this is the final project that we are going to be making this month with this month's kit. So again, it's rooted in love is the theme. So to make your little embroidery hoop sign, we've got your embroidery hoop. Then we've got your sign backing as well, because you're going to need that to go in the back of the sign. And then this month also comes with a wooden coaster. Now, I am probably going to use when I do the live crafting night, because we do, when you get your kit, it has the tutorial in there already, the one that I made this one with. So it'll show you how to make this version. Then we do 2 live crafting events each month in the membership group. So we'll do one the 3rd Thursday, and then the last Saturday of the month. Generally, we do the other one. And so when I make it this time, I think I'm going to use the bigger heart in as part of my sign. But this is a coaster. So because it's a coaster, you get in your little baggie here, it does come with the 3 little coaster feet if you want to use it as an actual coaster. So you'll get those. You're going to get this month's vinyl sticker, Rooted in Love, the theme for this month. Then you're going to get your little sign tag. Again, you can use these on this separately or together. Just going to get everything out of here. You always get your sucker and your scripture sprinkle card. Then you've got your striped little twine that goes with this project. And then we have 3, well, this one had an extra one. You're going to get 3 little heart cutouts, and then your little cross. And this is actually like a bead if you wanted to use it as a bead, but a little cross bead to make your sign with. So those are the things that you'll need for the sign. As far as everything that comes in the kit, it's all of the main stuff that you need to make the project. But if you're new, you do need to have basic supplies. So you'll need your Mod Podge, you'll need your scissors, you'll need your brushes, those kind of things. If you don't already have those, we do offer them on the site. We have like a little starter kit if you don't have them yet. My computer's timing out again over here. You're going to get your 2 sheets of junk journal paper. So again, yours are going to differ, but one will be a vintage style floral piece, and one will be something from this collection. This one just has stripes. They have all different patterns, but it'll be something from that collection. And then let's go through the napkins for this month. So I'm going to start with the theme verse. The theme is Rooted in Love. So this is the first napkin that we have. So you don't have to do, I did the hymnal in this one, but you could do any of the napkins. You don't have to do the one that I picked, but we have another full verse. Blessed is the man that walketh in the counsel of the blessed that walketh not. Don't be walking in the counsel of the ungodly. Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night. And he shall be like a tree planted by the rivers of water, that bringeth forth his fruit in his season. His leaf also shall not wither, and whatsoever he doth shall prosper. So we've got one of our full Psalms ones there. Then we have got from Ephesians 3:17, let all your things be done with charity. So again, King James Version there. And the next one is, as the Father hath loved me, so hath I loved you, from John 15:9. So you'll get 2 of those. That's another one that would look, I mean, I think they'll all work in there, but I just did the hymnal one. And then the hymn for this month is The Story Must Be Told. So you get each 2 of each of these designs of the napkins. Now, if you're in the napkin club and you're not in the full kit club, you'll just get the set of napkins. So you'll get 2 of each sets of napkins there. So that is our Rooted in Love design drop. So next, I'm going to go through and I'm going to play with some of the printables. So if you've been around for a minute, you know I have been working on my card making skills because I feel like I could be better. And I'm trying to push myself out of my comfort zone. But also, I know a bunch of you that are on the printables. Well, we have actually a bunch in a bunch of the clubs that are a little bit new to crafting. Maybe they haven't done so many things. And so I like to try new stuff. So I'm going to grab, brace yourself because I'm going to try and work with this little guillotine thing again today. We'll see how it works. But I'm just going to grab some of the things that we need to make cards. Okay. I do recommend one of these cutters because it is going to make it easier for us to cut the designs that I'm going to be showing you here in a minute. I also grabbed just some plain cardstock. I'm going to put that right there. I've got just an Elmer's glue stick because we're working with cards, so we don't need necessarily the hot glue. I've got one white cardstock set. I've got one craft cardstock set. And then I also grabbed one of these sheets of weathered paper that I used for the transfers last Tuesday? I think we did with them. And then I just got a book of like patterned cardstock paper, which I think I wanted to use one of this. I was looking at this light pink, so I'm going to go ahead and pull it. These are like 2-sided, so each side has a thing. All right, I'm gonna put this right there. Okay, so we're gonna use the printables. And I've also got some smaller scissors because we're gonna be clipping around. I mean, I've got 2 sizes of scissors. I got big scissors and small scissors because some of the stuff is going to be bigger and some of it's going to be smaller. So what I thought is I want to play with, I need the hexagons. All right, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to figure out which one of these we want to use. Actually, I think I wanted to do one of these. All right. So I'm like so scared. I stink with this cutter. So I'm going to cut these out by hand, but I'm going to start with the John 3:16 one. And I am just going to cut right on that line. I probably could have used the cutter just fine, but I'm going to use the cutter for the sheet that I have going behind it. So this is printed out just on 32-pound bright white. All right, so we've got that cut out. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Jennifer says she is loving the craft supplies. She's in the Rub On Transfer Club and she loves it. Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so happy you're loving everything, Jennifer. That's our goal. Okay, so we're going to, and again, these would be super, when I get the transfers, I'm going to do the transfers and the printable club together because I think those two just go together like perfectly. Okay, so I need to have this bigger than my sheet. So just to be safe, I'm going to go right here. And I know that's probably way too big, and that's fine because you know me, I'm always kind of too small anyway. All right, and then we're going to go in here. I'm going to guess that's about right. One of these days I'll figure out how to use this dang thing. Did that? Oh gosh, that didn't even cut it. That I must need to push down a little bit harder on that thing. Okay, so what I'm trying to do is get it a little bit even all around. Or at least as close as possible. Oh gosh, I am not good at that. It just shows me I just need to play with it more. I haven't played with it enough. That's my problem. All right, there we go. So we got a decent background on the back of it, which is what I was going for. Okay, so first thing I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna put this one on here. And again, this is just a glue stick that we're using. Which is probably older than dirt. I had to scour my son's like school supplies for it. Oh yeah, and like it's probably drying too fast. If this doesn't want to cooperate, I do have a tape roller. I'll just use that. But I thought the glue would be better. Well, if it don't want to stick, oh, now it's gonna stick. I haven't used a glue stick in forever, so obviously I'm out of practice using the glue stick. There we go. Okay, we got it on there. I'm gonna get this eventually. All right, so we've got that on here. I'm gonna go to my card. And you can kind of see where I'm going. So we can build this up. I'm going to trying to see which one of these will look the best. I think I'm going to take one of this one here. So again, I'm just going to cut it out. So I'm just cutting the banner out. And I want to find a background for this as well. I feel like I should have had my glasses and not be having my little one contact on there. So you could do it just like this if you didn't want to put on the, I think we could find another. I think we could find another print in here. So there's a bright pink. I'm trying to see what we have here. I have not played with scrapbook paper a lot, so. Ooh, that butterfly one is pretty. I kind of want a different color, but in the same family. Maybe polka dots. I think polka dots could be fun. Oh, look at the back of that. That's so cute. All right, but I just want the polka dots. So we're going to take the polka dots here. going to move that up there. I'm going to cut another strip of my polka dots here. And I only need something that is going to be big enough for this. So like, did I have it in here this way this last time? It doesn't want to fit. Or did I do it this way? Oh, I did it this way. Okay. I'm just going to line it right up with the edge there. I don't need I like I can make it a little bit skinnier. No, there's got to be a trick to this thing here. All right, I'm just going to cut a whole new piece and hoping it's the skinny piece I need. There we go. All right, we're getting somewhere. We're getting somewhere. Oh yeah, that's going to be good. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and glue it on here first, and then I'll go about cutting it smaller. Now, if any of you are on here and you're watching me struggle and have card making craft tips, I'm all for it. This is the first time I've done one like this. I just saw, I was just watching some videos on how to make cards, and I was like, I could do that. And if I can do it, y'all can do it too. Now I feel like I could cut that a little closer so it's a little more finished. But again, this is my first one. And you could get crazy too. You could make these whole things, like cut them and then make them fill the center. Like there's all different ways that you could do it. But this is kind of what I'm thinking. There's a whole bunch of different ways that I could put it. Like you could push it all the way up to the edge. You could overlap this. You could keep it in the center and do one of these. You could layer them this way. I just can't decide what I like. All right, I think I'm gonna do this way. And because the glue is giving me so much of oh, gotta take the top off. I'm so used to our ones not having the lids on them. I'm gonna just go ahead and do this because my glue was just acting up and I ain't trying to play that right now. All right, so we'll just use our mat to line this up. Again, just putting my tape on it, my tape roller, and coming back. And pushing that down. So it literally could be, I say that easy. I know it was a lot of cutting and clipping and things, but it's just about layering different patterns and layering the printables, and so that you get something that's a little bit more beefier. So let's do another one. I'll do a craft version here. Now I thought it would be fun to use this paper, and I did see a cute pattern with the hexagon. So I think I'm gonna work the hexagon on here. Trying to figure out which one. I think we'll do this one here. So we're gonna cut the hexagon out. And I think I'm actually gonna chop one of the sides off a little bit. It'll make more sense here in a minute. I can't even believe that it's New Year's Eve already. I don't know where the month, like where everything went. Like the month, the year, all of it, like it's just gone. Is anyone else like, oh look, I can just lift this up, put it where I want it, and then put it down. That's what I should be doing. All right, I'm basically gonna cut off this one little edge here because I'm gonna have it lined up with the edge here. So we'll just kind of do this one little section at a time. I'm going to put it right here in the middle. So I'm just going to take, again, my sticky roller, my tape roller. Evidently, I'm going to have to go buy more glue because my glue is just seen better days. All right, I'm putting that right up to the edge. And then I'm going to pick out another little banner. I feel like one of these burgundy ones would be best. This time I'm going to try and go closer to the red so I don't have any of the white showing after I get it cut out there. So this time I just wanted to make sure I cut it a little bit closer to the red. Just so I don't have any of those with the white showing. It's one of those things you're just going to want to practice at. It is intimidating for me to go on these videos and basically usually mess up in front of you all the time. But I also want to be one of the crafters that can show, like, if I can do it, you can do it. Like, everyone can do this. All right, so I want to have another color behind here. I feel like this dark cardstock would be good, but I don't have any. Let's see if we have a darker color in here. I don't have any of just the cardstock that I'm not using for something. That'd be a crazy color. I feel like the ones that we used were a little. We could use this. This looks like what do you call it? Like shiplap in a chevron pattern. All right, so this time I know I need to make it pretty thin. I'm gonna get the hang of this thing yet. All right, so we just cut the very bum off of it there. I'm just trying to find a pattern that would go good with this. And this might be too much patterns. I don't think it's gonna be bad. All right, I'm gonna stick some glue on the back of this. I'm using this glue because this piece is so skinny. All right, there we go. questions I get asked a lot is if we have scrapbook paper. We do not. I did find a scrapbook paper manufacturer earlier last year before the ornament makers went crazy. And I just have not had time to design a whole new product line. And B, we, ooh, that color would have been pretty too. We have nowhere to store said scrapbook paper. Okay, so I'm just gonna lay this banner right up here. Hopefully this will stick. If not, we'll switch to the other. Just scooch that a little bit. I'm just trying to make sure that we are horizontal. And then I want to take one of the hearts. I think I'm going to do this bright one here. Cut it out of here. Oh, I forgot. I could have done one of the hearts too. This would be really cute with butterflies, similar to what we did with the butterflies last month on one of the blocks. Kind of see it. I think I have that one here. How we have them so that they look realistic. They're all popping off of that. That's kind of what I'm thinking for this heart. And with all the mix and matched patterns that you can make with all of the different printables, there's tons of projects that you can make. So for this one, I think I am just gonna see if I can get so I press it down and then I'm just gonna pull it up a little bit so it has a little bit of life, but it doesn't have to be like popping all the way up. And then we can go ahead and we can stick this one on here. We can push it all the way to this side if you like how that looks, which I kind of think I like how that looks. So I'm going to do that. Oh, I am not going to use that with that. I forgot this paper is super thick. We had problems with this paper and the rub-on transfers because it has this texture to it. So I'm just going to be really generous with the glue here and we'll glue it. So for this one, I just want to make sure I have it all the way to the edge. And then here we have card number 2. So you could put something else on the inside too. This would be great to put one of the transfers in here because they're transparent. But you also could come in and put like one of these on the inside as well. Like we come in and just put that. My glue is going to want. I'm going to have to put some glue on the actual on my shopping list because this glue is a little That's a little old. All right, so that's just 2 card ideas. Let me just take this one. Did we glue this one or did we sticky that one? I do think the Elmer's glue is probably a little bit easier to work with. You probably don't want to use something like whatchamacallit, like hot glue or anything with these, because it could be, it's just going to make it a little bit like thicker and bumpier. But there's 2 different card ideas that we used with the printables from this month. So let me just grab these out of the way. Because I almost think you could even put one of these on the inside too. Or like this one on the inside. So cute. I mean, there's so many different cards you can make just layering these with the different prints of different scrapbook paper. That would be so fun. So again, this is the January Printables Club. So we made these 2 cards with them, but you've still got all of these different square designs you can use either by themselves, or we can layer them like we did here. You've got all of these that can be either the front or the inside of cards. Then you've also got all of these fun heart ones that I see as you could probably do the same as we did here with the hexagon, where we just layered the different things. So you've got the hexagon and square sheets patterned backgrounds, and then you've also got all of your little printable tags for Rooted in Love, Love One Another, Love is Patient, Love is Kind. And you've got your ones that have some music notes as well as the Valentines. And then you also have your little pink banners and stuff that we could use here, or do the same thing. Put these on top of a different background like we did the little tag banners. So fun. So that's the printables. The club, go back through the club. The club project is our embroidery hoop sign. So your kit is going to have everything to do to make the sign in it. And then we'll go through the napkins again. I forgot one more bonus sheet. That's also a bonus sheet with the printables. For the napkins, we have, blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and his law doth he meditate day and night. So this is a verse from Psalms. We put the whole verse on there. Then we also have Ephesians 3:17. Let all your things be done with charity. 2 of those. 2 of John 15:9. As the Father hath loved me, so hath I loved you. We have the hymnal, The Story Must Be Told, with some fun vintage like ink marks in there. And the main kit verse is the Rooted in Love. So we have that, and then we've got too much stuff and not enough desk. Hey, Miss Robin. Ms. Robin made 8 cards today with some of the transfers. Love it, Robin. I love it, love it. And I'll just go through the transfers again for this month. Again, these are mocks because the transfers are, FedEx is still bringing them from California to here. They haven't quite made it yet. So this month's transfers, you have 3 6x12 sheets of transfers in the theme Rooted in Love. So you have the leopardy and pink print here. We love because he loved us first. Same verse here. Then we brought in some of the leopard and the mustards that just say brown, just say loved. This is from John 3:16. And then a couple more versions of John 3:16 here. Then the second, that's actually the last sheet. The second sheet is in the black and the red. The red is more of a brighter red like this. It's kind of hard to tell on because everyone's computer screen is a little bit different, but these are a black and a pink and a red. So you have the love each other as I have loved you, let all you do be done in love, and then let all you do be done in love again here. And we've got some hearts, different heart designs that you can use for your card making and all of the things. And then the last sheet is the love is patient, love is kind, let all your things be done with charity, let all your things be done with love. our small verses here that are just little snippets that you can use on things. Then our main rooted in love, and this is my commandment, that you love one another as I have loved you, from John 15:12. These designs like this, they can be used together as one design, or you can just take this wording and use it for something, and take the balloons and use it for something else. So tons that you can have, tons of options that you can do there. But that is the design drop for this month. So we do have spots open available in all of the clubs. The Printables Club, you will immediately get, if you join the Printables Club, you immediately get the downloads that are these ones here, and the 2 bonus ones. So this is a bonus sheet, and this is a bonus sheet. If you are already in the Printables Club, do not go in and re-download. It will charge you again. Yours will be going out to you as of midnight tonight, I think is when they send. So they'll be sending you those midnight tonight. Transfer Club, we do have openings as well in there. It's $12.99 a month plus shipping. And we still do have the offer if you commit for 6 months on the Napkin Club, the Printables, I'm sorry, not the Printables, the Napkin Club, the Kit Club, or the Transfer Club. You can get a free crafting mat. And it's this mat here. So it's 18 by 14 crafting mat, and so that'll keep your workstation clean. That's our smaller version of our surface saver. So you do get that if you join one of the 6-month commitments. And we have that for the Transfer Club, $15.99 a month, or $12.99 a month plus shipping. We also have the Napkin Club, which is $15 a month plus shipping. 6 months commitment, you get the mat for that. And then the Kit Club as well. The Kit Club is, we have a couple different options, because we did have some people that didn't want the monthly commitment. If you do the monthly commitment, it's the 6-month commitment, it's $29.99 a month. It just means you'll stay active for 6 months, and then you get the free mat. If you just want to go month to month type deal, or you don't want to be locked into 6 months type deal, you don't get the mat, but it is available at $34.99 a month. All of that is on the link. I know the link on here says the wrong, it says All Things New Theme Design. It is the Rooted in Love design. I will update that when I get off, but you'll get, it's all the new designs that are starting to ship out as of tomorrow. So that's my card making for today. I'm pretty impressed with myself. I'm not going to lie. I was watching a bunch of tutorials, like I said, and I wasn't sure I was going to be able to create anything that cute, but my big tip is just make sure you cut as close as you can to that when you're using the black lines, or use the guillotine. I'm feeling a little bit more confident with the guillotine. So I can cut a little bit closer, I think, next time. But that would be like my only tip, because you can tell this one I did a lot better because I cut it a lot closer. But these little tags are so fun. You could use them for anything. You could punch a hole in it. It could be a bookmark. You could use it for like a gift tag for a gift. So there's tons of things that you can do with that. But that's what I had for today. I hope everyone enjoys their New Year's Eve celebrations. Let me remove that one. Yeah, I hope you guys all have a great, a fun and safe New Year's Eve if you're doing any fun things. I don't even know if we're doing fireworks this week or this year. I don't even know what's going on right now. My brain is, it's just been super busy here. It's been a lot. We did have, Megan came in for a little bit and shipped some orders today. We're still a little bit behind. We ran out of a couple items unexpectedly. It's just been a little bit nuts. So I'm ready for the new year and things to go back to a little bit normal and maybe slow down a little bit so I can catch up. But I'm going to go back through here when I get off. I'll take a picture so you guys can see what these look like on the flat lay, so you can kind of get an idea of what they look like, and I'll post that up. But yes, Happy New Year's to everybody, and I will be back on maybe Friday. We'll see. I might be doing shipping Friday. I'm not sure. I have like 2 of the girls here, so I might jump on and do some live shipping. But until then, Happy New Year and happy crafting!